movies to wild action spectacles, animated movies come in all shapes, colors, and sizes. In the coming months, we can also look forward to a wide range of animated movies. This video introduces you to the upcoming
Most of you have
cinema
heard of
highlights. Paw Patrol, the helpers on four paws. The series has become an indispensable part of any children's room, and Paw Patrol the movie was also a huge success in 2021. It's only natural that Paramount has given the go-ahead for a sequel about Chase and his friends. At the end of September, it's time for Paw Patrol the Mighty Movie. In it, a mysterious meteorite strikes, turning the lovable four-legged friends of Adventure City into mighty superheroes. But with great power comes great responsibility. Mayor Humdinger, the Paw Patrol's ruthless nemesis, breaks out of prison and forms a dangerous alliance with mad scientist Victoria Vance. Their goal? Steal the pup's superpowers to turn themselves into supervillains. It is now up to the mighty paws of the Superdogs to prevent Adventure City from imminent disaster and to put the villains in their place. The new adventure of the four-legged friends will premiere on September 29th. Films such as Encanto and Beauty and the Beast have the next animated adventure coming up. We're talking about Disney's Wish. The story revolves around 17-year-old Asha, who lives in a world where dreams come true. But when she sends a desperate wish into the sky one day, she is surprised by a cosmic force, a bubbly sphere of energy called Star. Together with the goat Valentino, Asha embarks on a breathtaking journey to save her dear home. Wish brings back the symbol of the wishing star that we already know from classics like Pinocchio, Peter Pan, and The Princess and the Frog. The film was directed by Disney legend Chris Buck, famous for Frozen and Pocahontas, for example. The film style is remarkable. It is a mixture of traditional hand-drawn animation and CGI. The film can be watched in cinemas from November 22nd. Universal Pictures and the creators of the Minions get together, a lot of fun is bound to happen. After the Super Mario Bros. Movie, the next project is just around the corner, Migration. In this heartwarming animation comedy, we join Mac Mallard, an ordinary duck father who lives with his family in an idyllic pond. However, the peaceful life changes suddenly when Mother Pam feels the urge to explore the world beyond the pond. Wanderlust finally takes over when a group of migratory ducks stop at the pond, and Pam, teen son Dax, and duckling daughter Gwen share exciting stories about the wide world. They convince Duck Dad Mac to go on an adventure-filled family trip to tropical Jamaica, accompanied by Uncle Dan. However, the inexperienced vacationers are confronted with unforeseen challenges when they don't end up in Jamaica as planned, but in a big city. The new comedy will be released in cinemas just in time for Christmas on December 22nd.
Our fans can look forward to March, because that's when the new film Elio will be released. In it, the boy bearing the same name has to protect the Earth, though not at home, but in the depths of outer space. His mother Olga is the head of a top-secret military project. This leads to the first encounter with aliens. In the adventure that follows, he must not only prove to the aliens, but above all to himself, that the true beauty of being human lies in being oneself. The movie, by the makers of Coco, will hit theaters on March 1st, 2024.
Hardly anyone was expecting it, but 8 years after the third part of the Kung Fu Panda series, the franchise is getting a fourth movie. In 2024, Ho will once again assume his responsibility as the Dragon Warrior. According to initial reports, he will leave the familiar Valley of Peace and enter a vibrant metropolis that is haunted by a menacing darkness. Our hero faces a new and dangerous foe, the Chameleon, a ruthless villain with the frightening ability to summon enemies from Po's past. Among them are former students of Master Shifu, and a dark crane who wants to eliminate the pandas once and for all. But that's not everything. Not only does Po bear the burden of having to face his most formidable enemy, but he also has to look for a worthy successor. Whether the fourth part will be the end of Po is something that we don't know at this point. But either way, Kung Fu Panda 4 will certainly be another movie suitable for the whole family. The new adventure can be enjoyed from March 8, 2024. For good reason. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse was likewise a great success, so we are all the more pleased about the upcoming third part, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. The new adventure takes us to a gloomy reality known as Earth 42, where Spider-Man is only a legend. Instead, his dark doppelganger, Miles G. Morales, roams about as the villain Prowler. Miles is trapped in this bleak world, while his father must confront the dangerous Spot and face his death. Can Gwen and the Spider Gang find Miles in time and prevent the impending doom? The movie was actually supposed to be released on March 29, 2024. However, many insiders have long been aware that this date would be impossible to keep, as Part 2 already struggled to make it on time. Then, on top of that, came the writers and actors strike, and the project was postponed altogether for an indefinite period of time. We are eagerly awaiting the next news, and we'll let you know as soon as there are any updates on the theatrical release.